All right, come with me while I tag these booties for the store that we're in. We need desperately to get inventory to them, and we got to get these tagged like ASAP. So let's get this done. Come hang out with me while I do it so that I have a friend to talk to. Let's go. Okay, so I have inventory in 2 stores, one local in the town that I live in, and then another one about an hour away. So I need to get both of those stores are getting low on inventory, and so I need to restock both of them. I haven't been doing as many shows lately. My husband has been busy at work, and they've had a lot going on, and so him and I usually do shows together, and so I've kind of just taken a little break for now, trying to like restock the stores. I still have a lot of custom orders that come through, so usually I usually have orders weekly, at least, if not 2 to 3 orders every week. So I'm constantly kind of working on those things right now. It can be hectic planning for a show and like getting inventory ready, getting supplies and all of that. So it has been nice to kind of have a little bit of a break so that I can restock the stores and work on custom orders. And then we also have a website. So I have sales and stuff on the website that I have to get out as well, since we're not doing as many shows right now. I know there's a name for this, but I've been thinking about adding like made ready items. So like, you know, like I make like a loaf cat in say like a tuxedo cat, and then I just drop that on our website to sell. I don't know. I'm not sure how that would work or not, but I think that would be kind of fun just to do these like done and ready items, ready to ship items. I know there's a name for that. I don't know what the name is off the top of my head. Anyway, so that would be fun to kind of get into a little bit. And I do have some patterns that I want to write for the time being. So now that we're kind of slow on shows, my focus can go to those things, and also like my YouTube channel. Of course. I thought it'd be fun today to bring you along while I get stuff ready for the store, the inventory for the store. So over the weekend, I made a bunch of baby booties. I have 12 pairs ready to go to the store in Helena. And if you're ever in the Helena, Montana area, you have to stop by 56 Counties. It is by far the coolest store that I've ever been to. So her goal with the store is to bring in vendors from all 56 counties of Montana and have them all showcased in her store. And so we were one of the lucky ones from Great Falls that got picked. And so it's really an honor to be in her store and be able to be a part of this, I don't know, just group of people from all over Montana, kind of representing all their different trades and stuff. So anyway, we have to get them restocked because she is getting super low. And Megan, if you're watching this, I'm sorry, but we're getting you restocked. So we got baby booties. We need to get them all tagged and ready to go. And then I have loaf cats that I need to get to her as well. So we'll work on those at some point, but for now, let's get these tagged and completed. And if I don't get loaf cats done by the time we get down to Helena, at least she has some stuff sent down to her. So we will get started. So how I do my tagging is I have a bin that has all of our like little dividers, and so we print our own tags, cut them, and then I store them like in here. They're mostly in alphabetical order. I don't know, like this bottom section is kind of like random one-off items, but for the most part this top section is alphabetical orders. We have like our beanies and our booties and lap blankets and baskets and all of that stuff that we keep in here. And then I print these longer ones for our dishcloths. And so like I take our dishcloth square and I fold it in half and roll it up, and then we wrap this around it. And so they kind of like stay together that way. I think I have enough baby booty ones printed so that I don't have to print any today. I feel like that's always the worst part about going to tag items, is then you gotta like see if you have enough and then stop and go print and then cut and do all of that stuff. So luckily we do have enough today. So that'll be good. So what I do is on the front, we have like our tag, like our like logo thing. And then my Instagram link is down here, and then baby booties. On the back of it, we write, let's see, we have a section for our pricing and the size. So usually with our baby booties, I make a 0 to 3 month size and then a 3 to 6 month size. I've had people ask me to make larger sizes, like 1-year-old sizes or 2-year-old. The only issue that I have is they tend to be a little bit slippy on the bottom. And when babies are starting to walk at, 8 months old or whatever, I don't want them to slip. Now, granted, I could probably add little grippies on the bottom, but I just haven't done that yet. We have our sizes, and then we have our care on the bottom. And so like hand wash, drying instructions, whatever your specific yarn takes. Now these backs are actually from Camryn's Cute Creations. She did these as like a free download. So I downloaded her back section. This, I don't know, it's not really a back section, but it's like the back of what goes on your tags. So I downloaded that from her. So if you want to check that out, I'll link her page down in the description. We have our tags, and then from there, usually what I do, I write the price on a sticker. So when we sell at a store, there's usually a markup for being in the store. So I write it on a sticker just in case I need to take inventory back, because I do sell a little bit cheaper at our shows so that people can get just a little bit of a discount for shopping directly with us. That's why I have stickers here. And then we have twine, which is what we use to tie the booties together along with the tag. So everything gets put onto a piece of twine so that it's all in one piece. And then the next thing I add to the front of our tags, I add in the little corner up here, is a Made in Montana sticker. So in Montana, if you are a maker, if something is made in Montana, you can be affiliated with the Made in Montana program. There's also a Grown in Montana. So we have a lot of like wheat farmers and stuff like that that use the Grown in Montana sticker. And then I think there's also, there's a Native American program. So like if you're Native, you can be affiliated. So anyway, it's cool. It's kind of a fun little thing to be a part of. And there's like a big trade show that they do every year, and people that get like wholesale items from that. So that's kind of neat. So anyways, we are affiliated with that. So I add a Made in Montana sticker to all of my items so that people can know they're buying from someone in Montana. So that's kind of cool. All right, so here's what I'm gonna do. I think what we'll do is we'll start by laying out all of the tags, and then I'll sticker them all. Oh, and then I'll write on the back of each of them as well. Okay, so sometimes what happens is we write the wrong like SKU number on stuff. So these ones already have SKU numbers on them. So I need to check and see which SKU goes with what, and then I'll pair it with that item. So we'll start with these ones that are blank. I've already gone through one whole roll of Made in Montana stickers. So I luckily bought 2 of them when I first ordered, but I am going to need to order more. I don't like to get too low. I think, let's see, I've been in the program for a year. So I guess it took me a year to go through one whole roll. But this one we've already started going through. I don't know why we didn't finish this one, but that's just life with a ADHD person. Not that I'm ADHD, but sometimes I feel like I am. Maybe unorganized. I feel maybe I'm just more unorganized. Anyway, so I should probably order more of these. They're not super expensive, which is nice. And you also, like when you're in the program, you get access to the like PDF of the Made in Montana sticker so that you can add it to your banners and such. So we have a big banner that has a Made in Montana logo. And then you can also order Made in Montana like stickers, like big stickers. So you can add those to different things, like, I don't know, I guess maybe a banner or like your car or whatever. So that's kind of fun too. Okay, so I'll flip these over and then we'll write the price, the size, and the care instructions for each item. So this yarn is the Bernat Forever Fleece, and this is actually machine washable and dryable. So that's just what I write on the care instructions. I think it is nice for new moms to have items that they don't have to worry about hand washing, just because, you know, when you get a whole load of baby clothes and there's just a lot of chaos going on, it is nice to just know that you can throw it in the wash and it's easy and you don't have to overthink it. So we try to do things that are easy for moms when we are planning different things that we make. Okay, so now what we'll do is I need to check on my my log sheet how much I charge for booties at the store. So I need to pull up all of that on my computer. So I'll do that in a bit. So I'll just tag these for now and then we can do that other part after. How I tag these is I take the booties and I take a tag and then I run my twine through these center sections right here so that they can hang up. I don't think Megan hangs them in her store. However, at our shows, we actually do hang them on a little like tree. I like to that's just how I tag them, and I feel like it's kind of cute that way and works out well. So that's how we do it. So I put my little tag on there and then I just tie the twine in a little knot at the top and then they're ready to go. So we'll do so these ones are the 3 to 6 month sizes. So we'll do all of these real quick. So I like to use a crochet hook. I run this through the center parts up here. I run it through like that and then I hook my twine through and pull it through. So it's pretty easy. So now when I take inventory to a store, the store actually gives us like an inventory sheet. Sorry, the cat wants to go outside and she's letting me know. Shh, quiet. So when I take these to the store, they'll give me an inventory sheet, but I keep kind of my own inventory log of what's in our stores just so that I know what's there. And then as soon as something sells, I mark it. I say I mean my husband. He's very organized in this and he marks it off in the computer. I like to take credit for all of his work, but he actually is the one that does all that. He likes doing computer work. He likes doing the organizing of that stuff. So I just let him do it because he's good at it and he enjoys it. But yeah, that's how we track what we have and like how much we have and all of that. This last month, I don't know why it was so, I mean, usually it's like busy at Christmas time, but this last month, Megan was super busy in her store and I sold out almost of all my booties. So I don't know, maybe everybody's just having babies or something right now, or I don't know. Anyway, so we're gonna get those restocked and so that'll be good. I do have one more pair of 3 to 6 month booties that are in this color. This is our rumpus red color, but I ran out of yarn on the like very last round of the booty. So I need to go down and grab some more and finish it off. So I'll do that here in a bit, but got all those done. So I try to do, it's hard to pick colors because there's some colors that are my absolute favorite and I would make 1,000 of those. But I try to do like more, like I try to be even with boy and girl colors. So like for our girl colors, we would do, like we have the pinks and the purple. And then for the boy or more boyish colors, We have the greens and the blue. So I try to keep it somewhat even-ish. Now I've had people buy these for girls. I've had people buy these for girls. It's just different. Everybody has their own kind of style and whatever. I would probably buy these if I had a girl because it's my favorite color. But the purple is really cute too. So I don't know. Everybody just kind of does their own thing and it works out in the wash. So now I need to grab the SKU numbers for these other ones to see what colors they link to. And then I'll get those tagged up. And then, so all of my inventory is, it's not really inventory. All the things that I make, I have SKU'd. And so I have like a computer program, like an Excel, and I have every item. Usually the items are divided by colors. If there's certain things like booties we do in certain colors. So those I will have SKU'd with that like specific number. But then there's other things that like the loaf cats, they're just a generic, I make them in all like different, like tons of different colors. So the loaf cats, I just have a generic SKU for the loaf cats. And then, she's mad. She got a taste, the cat got a taste of going outside. And so now she just wants to go outside all the time. And she sits and meows until she gets to go out. We normally don't let her out because, I don't know, she's not very street smart. And so we just don't want anything to happen to her. Plus, I don't know. I mean, she doesn't really go far. She does kind of stay in her little like area, but I don't know. We don't like her to go out too much. So we have a munchkin cat and she's got these little short little legs. They're probably like 3 inches long. And she's a Cali cat, which she's super sweet. Like with my boys, she lets them cart her all over the place. She doesn't necessarily like when I control her, but she does like the boys. But she's just so tiny, like her little disposition is just small. And I think that's why we don't really let her out so much, because we don't want her to like get taken by a hawk or something, because she's just really a tiny little cat. Anyway, yeah, she's just a sweet kitty and she's very fun, but now that she has a taste of going outside, it is not very fun because she just sits and meows all the time, which is very annoying. So anyway, but yeah, she's a good cat, but we don't normally let her on the table, but I figured you could see her today and see what she looks like and see what's meowing at you. Okay, so my whole outro was filmed with my head cut off. So editing Carrie decided to spare you from having to watch the ending with my nose down to my chest. So anyways, I just wanted to thank you guys for watching this video with me, hanging out while I tag booties and coming along with me. It just makes it more fun to have somebody to chat with and all of that. So thanks for hanging out. It was fun to have you. Hey, if you are new to our channel, welcome. My name is Carrie. It's nice to have you here. If you are a returning viewer, I'm happy you're here too. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure you do that down below. If you like this video, make sure you like that and leave a comment because I love chatting with you guys. Another way to support our page is through the Buy Me a Coffee link, and that's included in the description box. I have all the other links and all the other fun stuff down there as well. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad to have you guys, and we will make sure and see you next week because you're gonna hit subscribe right now. See ya!